From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think plays like that will give them some confidence. Something sorely needed going against this unit.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And the Bears first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bears.
Here's Williams. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Throwing is Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. To the air once more. Williams. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To throw, Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
That seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
43! 43! 50, yellow. Martin!
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Well, this defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking to throw is Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. George Karlaftis. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. George Karlaftis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 2nd down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Looking to throw, Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Williams. His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
Yards on the play. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Looking to throw. Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they kind of right? And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 70. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bears 3. Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Gain of 12. And the Bears first down.
Vegas!
From the gun, here's Williams. This will be cracked downfield by Moore. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well. Showed it right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Again, he finds Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are once again back in front. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's Williams. That's downfield. Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bears.
Ready, up. Watch, dash, yes.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Chiefs 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And bulldozing his way through. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
46-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Attack!
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm only nigga gets me pushing, working on the phone.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now they try the right side here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They black out. They act out.
Butker now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Bears 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Second and a couple. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's caught left side. Burden is going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shorty got her body on the wall. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my side. sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all of the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Vegas! Let it run! Whiskey!
They'll look to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
I think he had to upload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the air, Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To throw, Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland there to make the grab. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Good
from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 49 yards. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 38, Bears 24. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Chicago.
To throw, it's Williams. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Williams looking to do it himself. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And some space here. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
37. That's good for the Bears. First down.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got his man on the out route. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the short.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Mahomes going to throw it here. That is intercepted. Connor Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gets this to Moore. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
He'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's back to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes.
They'll look to throw. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Vegas!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. With that last completion, CD is now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because...
And this going to run it up incomplete. So they took a chance on the fake spike. Doesn't work out, but at least here, the clock does stop with the incompletion.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Chiefs,